New York City is a prime example of a palimpsest space because the city has been transformed a lot in the past 2 decades. The effect of the September 11 attacks is still very prominent in the city and the whole Western world. I have visited New York City 3 times at different ages in my life and have had a strange connection to the space and the city. In 1997, when I was 8 months old, my parents visited the Twin Towers out of sheer fascination of the tall skyscrapers. Again, in 2008, when I was 11, I visited the city and explored all the tourist destinations and stumbled upon the construction that was happening on Ground Zero and the buildings were being reconstructed. I visited the city again in 2015 when I was 19. This time, the 9/11 Memorial was constructed and the new One World Tower was open. I got the chance to visit both and had a surreal experience. The One World Tower had an observation deck that gives you splendid views of the city. It's a tall skyscraper that stands out from the rest of the buildings and symbolizes New York's triumph over terrorism. Visiting the 9/11 Memorial felt like I was in a completely transformed space. Everything went quiet in the noisy city, and you could sense the pain and the devastation that had taken place. The National September 11 Memorial has 2 large waterfalls and the reflecting pools set within the footprints of the Twin Towers that fell on 9/11 and has the names of people who were killed in the attacks around it. The falling of the World Trade Towers and the reconstruction of the One World Tower and the 9/11 Memorial can be described as an accumulated layers of history in the city. It shows the physical transformation of a city with new buildings as well as remembering the old and the past. It showcases the changes the city has experienced and the stories of its citizens.